Hey everybody, welcome back. This time I wanted to talk about something that's very dear to all of our hearts, or used to be. Used to be very dear to my heart until I got rid of it. But I think you know what I'm probably talking about. It's called music. Now, we used to think of music as creative expression that's natural from the artists that we love. But as we're starting to learn in truth, that's not true. Most of the songs that were written by our favorite artists were written for them, and we're not even sure they really perform them on stage. I used to go to concert after concert after concert when I was younger to watch my favorite bands. And if you ask me, I could have swore they were playing live music, but they're so good at deception, you never know. It could have been auto-tune, could have been a recording. You know, when you look back at it, most of us were drunk or high when we went to those concerts anyway, and we weren't really looking for if they were really playing the music or not. But it's something we're not sure of yet, if they were really playing the music and if they really play the music on stage or not. As far as recording the music for an album or whatnot, I don't know what they do. But I'm pretty sure it's probably not authentic. That's something we need to research a little bit more. But what we do know for sure is that they use the industry of music for their agenda. Their agenda against us. And sure, there's real people out there that create music, and but they don't allow it to get on the airways because it doesn't fit their agenda most of the time. But what we know music as today is a way to program and brainwash the people. And not only to program and brainwash them, but to control to manipulate and control their thoughts and emotions, which leads them to action. Okay, they control our actions through music, with the dancing and whatnot that they come up with, and you can be sure that the fads and the dances that they create are not based in truth, and they're probably created to get us to perform some crazy ritual that they came up with. I have no idea, but you can be sure that the fads that they have for us to perform is not good and not natural. Now, I I remember music when I was growing up. I used to love music. Well, just like everybody else. We loved our music. And they had music for every type of person you can come up with almost. I mean, and that's by design. It's to divide us. But we didn't see it at the time, you know. Also, we didn't see that they were forcing us into these cultures that they come up with through the music. They're programming us to live a certain way through the music. We each have different cultures that we live through the music. And all these different cultures, and we're implemented by them as a form of division, another form of division. And then, I mean, we tied everything into music, right? Our whole lives was based in music. If we had a heartbreak, we'd listen to a song. And it would create real emotions in us. I mean, whether you're getting over the heartache of a loved one breaking up with you, I mean, it wouldn't make you heal, but it would affect your emotions. And also, you know, if you have a healthy relationship, your relationship's based in music. I mean, every couple has a favorite song, I'm sure, together. And every individual has favorite songs and groups in which they have their emotions tied up in. You know, I mean, we do everything with music. Everything. We eat. Sometimes we sleep. We dance. We work. We live through music. And it's a real program that they implemented against us to control us. I mean, look at Woodstock. I mean, the people who control us, they also control the supply of drugs. And music was the perfect venue to supply all the drugs they could to a lifestyle of the fad that they brought out for Woodstock, and the peace movement, and all that other all the other movements that they conned the people into believing. I mean, they created Woodstock and they created the music to go along with Woodstock to distribute the drugs that they supply to the people. No doubt about it. I mean, how many decades did that last? At least 2 or 3. I mean, 2 or 3 decades that the Flower Children existed, doing the drugs and doing the hits of acid and all the psychedelic drugs that they had for them and during that day. I mean, not to mention, the worst stuff like the cocaine and the heroin that they were introducing. Yeah, the people that program us and our children in this system, they're not good. And we're just waking up to a small percentage of what they do to us. And this is a perfect example where we can where people use discernment as an excuse to continue the behaviors that control them ultimately, because they don't want to give up their music. I mean, it's hard to give up your music. It's hard to give up something you love, and I completely understand that. But I'm here to tell you, I've given up music, and I have for a while now, and, you know, you may not take my word for it, but what you get in return for giving up your music is peace of mind. You get a little piece of your soul back, and this is what I'm talking about. The programs that they control us with, and, you know, you regain much of that control when you give up the music, because believe it or not, it has a major influence on you. Major influence. It controls your thoughts and emotions and actions. So, I'm not saying that all music is bad. I'm not. And I'm not giving you an excuse to listen to the mainstream music and what they shove down our throats. You know, but we can create real music and truth, but we just don't do it because they don't allow us to do it. And they would never allow us to distribute that music to millions like they do in their system. But yeah, it is possible to create music and based in truth. You know, if you keep your thoughts and you keep your emotions based in truth, you can create your own music, create good music. You know, but the music that they create and shove down our throats with our favorite bands, no matter what kind of music you listen to. I mean, whether it be rock, pop, rap, or, you know, hip hop, or whatever. But just know, all those types of music that I just mentioned, yeah, they control you. They control you with that. And it's really not good for us to keep being controlled. I mean, the bottom line of searching for truth, right, is searching for yourself and making sure that you stay yourself with your thoughts and your emotions unmolested by the system. But yeah, it's a real hard one right here with the music, because so much of our lives and everybody else's lives are tied up into it. But just try your best to not be affected by it, and stop listening to it if you can. I mean, try to regain your own thoughts back. And I'm not saying you can never listen to it. I mean, I stopped listening to music now for a couple of years, and now I have the ability to go anywhere, and, you know, if I'm at a gas station and I hear the music playing over the intercom, it doesn't affect my emotions any longer. It doesn't grab a hold of me and make me want to twist my body, and it doesn't control me like it used to. Like if you hear your favorite song, you know, you start humming along or singing along, you know, you're controlled by something. Even if it's a good feeling. I mean, sad to say, those thoughts are not your own, you know. And you really have to get back to making those thoughts your own, so you can be who you're supposed to be. So you can not be fooled by all the bullshit that they try to fool you with, you know. But just give it a try and maybe go for a day or two or a week. See if you can go for a week without music. And if you seem to handle that, try longer, you know. It's going to take a good couple months before, you know, you're able to kick the control over you. But yeah, just try to do the best you can to not let these systems control you. I love you guys, and you guys take care. Have a good night.